Tracker 7 weather is presented by Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Once we flipped from AM to PM is when we started to see the return of precipitation as well as an uptick in those winds. It was more so across western areas of I-77 that saw the rain first, and then we continued to see that development across eastern Ohio and the northern panhandle of West Virginia. That brought a brief burst of rain, generally speaking less than 1/10 of an inch, but those winds are more so what I want to factor in and account for. We're going to stay rather breezy as we continue on into the early morning hours of our Friday. The winner, whenever it comes into the highest wind gust here at home, still holds tight to Steubenville up towards the Jefferson County Airport. 47-mile-per-hour gust, just shy of that 46 into Pittsburgh International. The Wheeling, Ohio County Airport went up into the 40s, 45-mile-per-hour reported wind gusts within the last couple of hours, and we're still seeing that noticeable wind. Here's how conditions are playing out right now. We have a general westerly direction blowing anywhere between 15 to 20 miles per hour, and I expect the breeziness to continue on into the early morning hours of our Friday before winds start to lax as we head into your morning commute time frame. Speaking of Friday, we'll actually start to see a little bit of a change in guard. Although today it has been rather pristine when we're talking temperatures all the way back in the 50s comparative to the low 40s that we experienced yesterday. But here's what I'm concerned about: that northwesterly wind up into areas of Michigan. Mid to low 30s, we can expect to see a return of colder weather as well as a return of wintry weather in the form of snowflake activity. Primarily time frame that we can expect to see with our next system moving forward Friday evening through the beginning stages of our Saturday. How much snow are we talking? Generally speaking, upwards to an inch, closer to 2 on some of the areas in the higher hilltop regions, and primarily for areas south of I-70. Tyler, Wetzel, Marshall County are typical spots that experience just a bit more snow. And we're not going to get into that until we approach dinner time. So beginning your Friday, just cloud coverage overhead. It's not until we head closer to 4, 5, 6 o'clock when rounds of snowflakes start to fall across eastern Ohio, moving through the northern panhandle as we head into Friday evening. Areas down south of Tyler, Wetzel, Monroe, and Noble, there's some better dynamics in play that could increase our snowfall rates upwards to a ½ inch, perhaps an inch an hour, and that could produce some slick spots Friday evening. Now the bulk of the snow pretty much wraps up early Saturday morning with a general 1 to 2 inches, the trend at this stage of our evening, but we could see a brief return of some lake effect snow showers come Saturday. Check out those temperatures, much colder, mid to low 30s. Winds develop Saturday and Sunday. It will be breezy at times as gusts near 30 miles per hour, getting back into the 40s with mostly sunny skies to begin our next week. Midway through, we get back into the mid 50s.